Namaste to all divine beings. I'm here once again to complete my other 6 laws of universe. If you remember my first video on laws of universe, this is the second part. And if you have not checked, please check my first video on law of universe. The universe laws have existed since the very beginning of the universe and withstood the test of time. Spiritual laws are connected and are believed to govern everything that exists in nature. Just like the nature laws of Newton laws, there are the laws that govern the universe. The laws of the universe are said to be the base of everything and can act as a guiding principle to help you shape your life and live it to the fullest. These laws shows us how we ended up where we are, how to trust, and how to create a flow to get somewhere differently. So, the 7th law of the universe is law of cause and effect, also known as the law of karma. The law of cause and effect is a universe law which specifically states that every single action in the universe produces a response no matter what. The law states that the action always have consequences, indeed if we cannot see them. The good conduct will be rewarded and the bad conduct will be rewarded in a very different way. The belief system of the cause and effect is commonly found in Buddhism and Hinduism, but is not often seen in any other faith tradition where prize and retaliation are birthrights reserved for a deity. Your thoughts are the primary cause of the condition of your life, as they have quite a lot of influence on your life. If someone works hard, then they will be more successful than unsuccessful. If you treat others the right way, more likely you will be treated in the same way. But it's not necessary that you will see their effect immediately. Sometimes it takes time. Sometimes it takes almost another life. Yes, I'm talking about some other lifetime, but let's keep this for another video. Now let's get back to the 8th universal law, and that is law of compensation. The law of compensation is the law that says a person will always be compensated for his effort and contribution, no matter how big or small the efforts are. Your reward may not come back right away, but your reward will come. Each day we face a new task that stretches our positivity and our being for service to ourselves and others and our family members. The law of compensation assures us that everything will be alright, since the universe is set up such that it will work something out for us. If you perform a small task with your heart, you will be trusted with more because the other people and the universe will notice. Be encouraged that with every act, thought and emotion, you are eternalizing the law of compensation. The 9th law is the law of relativity. This law also teaches us to compare our problem to others, the problems from their proper perspective. No matter how bad we perceive our situation to be, there is always someone who is in worse position. It's all relative. From the spiritual point of view, we can remove walls of labeling and accept everything as it is. You are and will always be inferior to some, superior to others. The true tone, regard, and true modesty arise out of that realization. In the eyes of pride, tone, regard, and modesty are antithetical. In variety, there are one and the same. Everything is neutral, and we determine our response or non-reaction in each situation. It is a choice we make. We can choose to change our typical response to an event. When somebody pushes a button, we may have a choice of how we will respond, or if we respond at all. Our response is determined by our choice we make, which can be conscious or unconscious, but it's still a choice. We can choose to be sad or not. We can choose to be angry or not. We can choose to be hurt by what someone says or not. It's entirely over us. The 10th law is law of polarity. The law of polarity states that the contrary for everything in our world, it's necessary for our world to remain in balance. everything has a binary nature and an opposite, as one cannot exist without its opposite. However, by law of polarity, the contrary expression has to exist too. However, you have the potential to be sad if you're happy. The law of polarity always gives both extremes, and it depends on us to decide and choose what best for our life. Success and failure are just the opposite and negative achievement in anyone's life. Therefore, every time you feel trapped in a situation, ask yourself, what is trying to teach me? What's the positive pole of the situation? Once you identify the answer, see what actions can you take to reach a positive choice. The entire law of polarity depends on your focus and attention as to which side of the spectrum you will face, either the positive or the negative. The 11th law is a law of perpetual motion. Everything in the universe is constantly evolving. If life is challenging, know that at some point it will change. Every stage of life has tremendous gift to offer. The fact that we are free to change our current condition, however and whenever we want, it is proof that the change really is the only constant in the universe, and it's never something to worry about, as change is good, and this is the reason behind it. We are supposed to embrace change and mold it to our own wishes. Do small things every day that makes you happy and satisfies you. Whether that's singing in the shower, dancing like nobody's watching, meditating, expressing gratitude, or anything else, remember that the small things add up to a major result over the time. The last law is law of giving and receiving. The best way to experience the law of giving and receiving is to give gifts to everyone you come in contact with. This can be the gift of caring, affection, appreciation, and love, and they don't cost you anything. We get what we give to others. If you want joy, give joy to others. If you want love, learn to give love. If you want attention and appreciation, learn to give attention and appreciation. This will begin the process of circulating joy and satisfaction in your life, in the lives of others. Gratefully accept every gift that life offers you. By giving and receiving the gift of caring, affection, appreciation, and love, you will keep wealth circulating in your life and you'll be happy and satisfied. From my side, that's all for today. Namaste.